GameStop. That's all we need to. Now we should have like 1 million views, right? You just need to say GameStop, and everyone
That's
just
right.
flocks to your product, whatever that may be, because that's just all over the place now. Um, if you've been living under a rock recently, GameStop's been in the news, probably more so than they've ever been in the news in their entire existence. It's really complicated here, and we're not going to go into full detail because we're a movie podcast and show, but it's now crossed over into the world of movies as not one, but two different movies are in the works about what's happening with the stock market and GameStop. Okay, are you just that bored with your week? Like, I know the movie industry is slow right now, but GameStop also, I said this would happen. However, I said Aaron Sorkin would be the one writing it because
Right.
Moneyball and The Social Network. Although some people are already claiming that this will be called the Anti-Social Network. So we have the Netflix graphic up here because supposedly Netflix is one of the studios that's doing it, which means it'll come out in 3 months and probably be really, really crappy. Because Netflix likes to just go, oh, this is popular, let's just jump on that right now while we don't wait for production, pre-production, or planning or anything like that. I think the story of what's happening right now is prime movie making material. But also someone brought it up, and it's completely true. Don't you guys want to wait like maybe a month to see how this resolves itself, or if there's more to this story? Because if you start, you may have a fever pitch situation here where you have to rewrite the ending because something drastically changes mid-production. This like just writes itself. It's so okay, sure. That being said, I still don't have faith that this will be a good movie because Netflix originals are very hit or miss. Their TV shows are great. Their movies are very, very spotty. But Michael, I'm sure you have about as much understanding of the current GameStop situation as I do. Is this something that interests you at all from a movie making perspective?
Oh, yes, but not something done right away because the story is still being written as we speak. And there's a lot of facts to be found out about all of this, all the numbers and full responses. So I think it'd be very irresponsible to try to tell this story, but in a way a little ironic to capitalize on it. So like there's a little bit of commentary to be had there. But yeah, like when you message me like, hey, can we just have Sorkin write this? Yeah, absolutely. What a perfect guy to be able to do that. Um, this is movie worthy material if we're being honest. So I would absolutely watch it. But the long-term repercussions, I think, is something that you'd have to talk about too. It's like, you know, how like a lot of those based on a true story movies end with like a paragraph of text or whatever. You wouldn't be able to have one of those moments here if you tried doing it right now. So I'd like to have the dedication and time put into it, but at the moment, I think we should let things breathe just a little bit. There's a lot of high emotion at the moment.
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge, and it's a situation that's changing day by day. What I think might happen here is similar to what we saw with Steve Jobs when he passed away. You got two movies that came out at roughly around the same time, but one was made by competent people with Aaron Sorkin and Danny Boyle, and the other one had Ashton Kutcher. So I think that might happen. Maybe I'm being too mean to Netflix here, but I think Netflix will be like, yes, we were the first one to get our movie out, and then some other studio will be like, yes, but we took our time, and ours is a better movie. Like I like the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think let's not rush this out. I've said we would get a movie for this, but again, let's take our time because for all we know and how this story has played out so far, there could be even weirder twists. Like all of a sudden you could see Gary Busey's announced as the new GameStop CEO or something like that. Just at this point, anything is fair game. So, yeah, maybe pump the brakes and wait just a second. But then again, Netflix is known for their patience.
Yeah, of course.